So, for our first segment, we'll be talking about the updates in the P320 M18 Air Force shooting. Now, on our last episode, we did cover the most recent P320 developments, but it appears that the incident that led to the death of an airman may have a little bit more to it than was initially reported. The death of Airman Braden Lovan, 21, prompted a full check of all of the M18 pistols, but it had been reported that the investigation had turned into a criminal one. Well, now there's been an actual arrest. So, from an article in Task and Purpose, we see that there's been an arrest of an unnamed second airman who is being accused of making a false official statement, obstruction of justice, and involuntary manslaughter. Now, of course, this is all innocent until proven guilty, and who knows exactly what happened until all the details come out. But at this point, all we can really do is speculate until those details come out. But given that the Swiss have also seen issues with the P320 family as well, I can't rule out a malfunction as still having been part of this particular incident. Now, some may be saying that this vindicates SIG in this particular instance, but I do still hold that this is a much more complex issue that has only been compounded by the way SIG has poorly been handling this situation and all of the others that it's been dealing with. But as a final word on this, I would still caution those who are on either side of the debate from rushing to a conclusion about this particular incident. It seems that there's more to it, and we might not necessarily be able to blame the M18 P320 for everything here when there's been an involuntary manslaughter charge, at least put forth in this particular case. We really do need to see more details come out and know exactly what happened before some kind of a rational decision can be come to in this particular incident. Now, all of the other issues with the P320 and the way that SIG has been handling this particular situation, that's a whole other kettle of fish. And while I still maintain that I don't want to see the P320 fail and never have, the way that this whole thing has been handled has been absolutely terrible. And again, I'm going to say that the only real solution for SIG at this point is to get rid of everybody at the C-suite level, start over as a brand new company, quote unquote, and take a dramatically different tact in the way that they've been handling this and all of the other incidences that have happened. But we'll see. But with this latest development, I'm curious as to what your guys' thoughts are. Does this particular indictment of a second airman change your opinion of this incident? Does it factor in at all for you? Do you still not trust the P320 necessarily? Let me know in the comments section below. But that wraps up our discussion of the P320 updates. Let's move on to our next topic.